It's Creativa Artley here, and I just watched Young Justice Season 4, Episode 3, and wow, was it jam-packed with a lot. First off, we got more of the wedding stuff, which I adore, because Super Martian, heck yes, forever. Like, they're so cute, and I love them so much. And I'll get to that in a minute. But, yeah. As long as I've been watching the show, Miss Martian and Superboy have been my favorite characters and my favorite couple. So I can't wait until we finally get to the wedding episode for them. Now that the basic stuff for me is out of the way, because nerd out comes first, let's talk about Gar for a few minutes. The fact this episode focused so heavily on his trauma and his pain and his PTSD, I gotta say, I can relate hard, because kid's been through a lot. He lost both his moms, his birth and his adoptive. So that's got to be rough. And then last season he lost part of his found family. He lost Brione. So it's like I definitely feel for him, because losing family either to death or just friendships crumbling, all of it's hard. And it mentally takes a toll on you. It really does. So I feel his pain. I really do. My heart hurts for the poor kid. It really does. Because, yeah, he's been through a lot. More than I think other people in this fandom seem to realize, and that's kind of sad. It's like, kid literally lost his mom, his adoptive mom. Lost someone he considered part of his found family. Like, that's gonna do something to your mind. That's gonna do something to your mental health. I know stuff like that has done stuff to my mental health, because I lost my father 2 years ago. I've lost friends, both to death and to other things. I've lost people close to me due to death or other things So it's like, I get it. I really, really feel for him. And his stuff in this episode actually made me cry. 'Cause yeah, PTSD and the trauma of it, it's all real. And it hurts. And it's a lot to go through. And for different people it presents differently. For him it presents more as rage. For me it presents more as, like, panic attacks and stuff. And, like, for one of them, flashbacks of that girl's hands around my neck. It's like, because, yeah, that's the other thing. I was strangled very into high school. So that's a thing. So it's like, living and dealing with trauma is hard. And it takes therapy, and it takes help. It takes healing to get rid of that. And I'm glad they're addressing it, and I'm glad they're going to do more with that, because it is definitely something that needs to be addressed. And it's honestly refreshing to see that in one of my favorite cartoons, and the fact they're handling it so well. And then Megan's discussion with the priestess and her mom and her sister, and that whole thing was really sweet. And then the end, just Daddy Clark, that phone call, I love it. It made me laugh so hard. It was a nice, goofy ending to a very serious episode. And yeah, it's like, Clark's like, crap. Cyborg, boom, toot me home. The baby has my powers. It's like, Yep. It was a nice way to lighten up the very end of things. Because, like I said, this episode cut deep. I can't wait for next week's episode. I'm so glad the show is back. I really and truly am. Super Martian forever, and I mean it literally. Because the wedding episode is either this week upcoming or the week after that, and I can't wait to see it. All my dreams are finally coming true for this show, and I love it. Till the next one, adios.